Hello, my name is Cassiodorus and welcome to MonasteryRL. MonasteryRL was conceived for the 7DRL and the original idea of the game was pretty big and I really needed to focus on narrowing down the scope so that it could be something I could actually achieve and finish. So it's gone through a few transformations since the original conception, but I'm actually very pleased to bring you the finalized idea of the game and kind of see what you guys think about it. In Monastery RL, you play as a holy paladin who's been tasked to clear out an abandoned church that has been infested by a heretical cult. And the gameplay is melee focused with no real focus on using scrolls or potions or any of that, and the game is intended to be a coffee break roguelike that you can hopefully finish within 20 to 30 minutes. The core gameplay loop of the game has pretty much been finalized into delving into the dungeons, killing all the enemies, finding the gem that lets you get into the inner sanctum, and then once you get into the inner sanctum, you kill the boss, and then you finish with that run. And as I just said, there are currently two different dungeons in the game and they really don't feel that different from each other. And because of that, I'm definitely considering combining them into one to make it a cleaner gameplay loop, because the only real purpose of the two different dungeons right now is to extend the time of the game as the gem gets randomly generated in one of the two different dungeons. And now as I'm narrowing the focus of the game down, I'm not really sure I like the idea of having to go through one, oh, the key's not here, climb back out, then go down another, and hope the key is there as well. So let me know what you think about this idea in the comments below. Outside of finalizing the number of dungeons in the game, the next major milestone that I need to hit is actually making combat fun and interesting. I want the combat to be melee focused, so I really don't intend on putting any potions or scrolls into the game. And because of that, I need to come up with something that fits thematically with the game to give you some variety in your runs and a reason for actually having any sort of extra equipment. Because it doesn't really make sense to me that you're going to be clearing out these dungeons, finding loot from the heretics, and equipping them and using them against them. I mean, it doesn't fit thematically as a paladin, in my opinion. So I do have an idea that I'm currently testing out to see if it will work well, and I think it's going to work really, really cool if I can pull it off. So in a nutshell, Monastery RL is a melee-focused coffee break roguelike that I hope to have an alpha ready for play sometime this summer. So if you'd like to keep up to date with my progress on the game, please hit that follow button, and I will see you on the next video.